Hola, mi gente. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us. You're here listening to Chisme y Chords, where faith, music, and real conversations connect. I am your host, Mercedes Renee.
And I'm your other host, Salmisa Valdez. And today, listeners and followers, we have Whiskey Hollows with us. Streamus is with us this evening.
Hi, how
Hi,
y'all doing, everybody?
we're doing great, Mr. Zeke. How are you? I am so elated, or we are both so elated to have you with us. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. So, could you please tell us what is going on in the life of Whiskey Hollows at the moment?
In the life of Whiskey Hollows, it is a daily adventure. We right now we are currently enrolled to win 3 awards. Hopefully, God willing. We did get nominated for 3 awards for the Country Tejano Awards in San Antonio, and
Nice.
one of them is Tejano Country Artist of the Year, Uprising Country Artist of the Year, and Songwriter of the Year.
Nice.
Um, we got a longer list of shows set up all the way to the end to the end of the year too. So we're trying to mix that awards in with our little tour on our own little place that we call home. And we're getting ready to go into the studio, make another single, our very first ballad. Excited about that one. What about y'all? How was your day?
Our day's been going good. It's been going really, really good. I went to treatment today, had a long day at treatment, did some worship practice, and just enjoying the weather. How about you, Amisa?
I worked.
Oh,
I
wah, wah.
had a long work day. Came home. I'm here. Still going.
Well,
Still
there you
going.
go. There you go. So, are you going to the awards?
Yes, we're gonna be there on August 23rd. We'll actually be performing as well.
Oh, nice. That's going to be
Yeah.
good. We'll be there as well. We were nominated for Best New Podcast. So
Really?
we will be there.
I'm excited for that for you guys. Are
Thank you.
y'all
And we're
excited?
excited. Go ahead.
Are y'all excited?
Of course.
Of course.
We're always excited. We were at the previous awards that Mr. Torres did as well, and we were in the top five. So we got an award for that. So we're super excited. So, yeah, we're excited for the awards for this one as well. So, absolutely.
Well, last year I performed at the award, but we're like one of the last artists. I actually did an acoustic set there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was very fun. It was very a lot of marketing, a lot of great people. Just the environment itself, you could really feel like it was on fire. Like the emotion was through the air. The stage felt like I could feel the electricity underneath my feet. It was one of those. It was one of those moments that are very surreal. It's like this is really
Mhm.
happening. I'm here. And a huge shout out to my promoter, Vicky at Victorious Promotions. She's been very very helpful, and she's been pushing our music, pushing our stuff, even pushing us sometimes. Like, hey guys, you got to get on the ball. You got to do something different. Let's go.
I love that. Miss Vicky is amazing. She's like a one-stop shop. She's such an amazing human. She's such an amazing promoter. She does it all, and she is so so sweet. I love Miss Vicky. She's amazing.
She is. Wait till we get there though, and you meet us. We're gonna bring the energy for sure. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last time it was fun, super fun. I
Yeah,
gotta
it
ask
was.
you though, where does y'all's name originate from? Whiskey Hollows. Who and
Whiskey
where does?
Hollow was given to us by a good friend of ours, Derek. He's actually a traveling musician as well. We were kind of kicking the ball around, tossing it back and forth, and finally, he brought up that name, and I thought about it, I digested it, and I feel like the name can be so universal. Like the way I interpret it for me is, it's sometimes after a hard day or after just, you just had so much on your plate that sometimes, a small glass of whiskey can hollow the mind, hollow the soul, and at the end of the day, it empties you so you can refill again.
Nice. I love that.
Yes.
That's a good story. So let me ask you, how do you guys stay spiritually grounded in the music industry?
Well, he's the foundation. He's the foundation of everything. He's the foundation, the core. He's the lyrics, the music. He's the people in the audience. He's the eyes. He's the open heart. I mean, at the end of the day, there's no doubt about it. There's no misinterpretation. God goes first, and we just follow.
Amen
Amen.
to that. Amen to that. Okay. I love that answer, Zeke. Okay. What is the biggest misconception that people have about country music today, you think?
The biggest misconception about country music is that it's all sad. you know, um, what I enjoy is storyline, storytelling. I'm that type of writer. If I'm gonna write a song, I want it to tell a story. Kind of, I've always told my friend Blue. He's also one of my co-writers. When we get together, we write together. I want the song to basically paint the video. So I feel like the misconception with that would be that all songs are sad. Some people need sad songs. There's a lot of uplifting songs. There's a lot of songs that are based around faith.
That I love that. Any song that's based around faith or anything like that, I adore. Absolutely. And I agree that misconceptions about country music that they're all sad or my conception of of country music is that they're all honky tonk or they're all about drinking. Or they're all. Almisa will tell you
She
that
always she always makes that compliment. I mean not a comment actually.
I
Yeah.
do. And I'm like, change the channel because it's always about drinking or it's always about something. And it's always, and I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the honky tonk. And so she's always telling me because it's always about drinking or something. And that's not my jive. But if it's about faith or if it's about love or something, I'm all about it. So
I
that's,
just feel that that's what makes music so universal. Like,
mhm.
Yes.
you can get a song and it can be based around drinking, but if you look at it from a different aspect, as far as there's a lot of songs that you know, Whiskey Lullaby is an example of one. It's a song about being someone who gets unalive by themselves. But in
Yes.
reality, for me, when I heard it, it was more of the realization that he was surrounded by people, and he was going through something, and nobody
So
really
it's a different,
noticed it
right.
until at that very moment. So I,
Right.
I feel like a lot of these songs, if they're open to interpretation, and if you interpret them in a different way than what it's actually written, that's the beautiful part. Like y'all know who Matchbox Buddy is?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know that song 3 a.m.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, he wrote that song. You hear that song and you think it's about a guy who has a heartbreak because he lost his girl, or a girl who has a heartbreak because she lost her guy. In reality, he's doing an acoustic, and he's saying that he wrote that song about a time when he was 13 and his mom was battling cancer and she was sleeping all the time, and he didn't know why mom was sleeping all the time. And that the cold chills that she would get and all those things. So he wrote that song specifically for that reason. But he says himself, music is so universal, they can grab it and
Right.
do whatever they want with it. And this is what it turned into.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that because I'm a singer-songwriter myself and I write a lot of music so people can interpret my music different than how I've written it. So I understand that completely for sure.
And she
Yeah,
tends to tell
like my single that we released, or our single, Whiskey Hollow single, Damn Girl, I wrote it, and I'm gonna be very honest with you ladies. Don't throw me a shoe. I wrote it with the mindset of the modern day woman. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do, and I'm gonna and I wrote it like that. So that was my interpretation of it. Like, she was somebody who was just
true.
gonna do whatever she wanted at the free of her will, which is not a bad thing, but some take it to a certain extent.
Right.
So when I wrote it, I finished it, we recorded it, and then a friend of mine, or well, a friend of mine, she heard it, and she was like, you know what? This is the most woman empowerment song that I've ever heard.
Oh,
Oh
And
wow.
What do you mean? She goes, yes, you're literally saying she's not a damsel in distress. She doesn't need nobody to save her.
That's right.
And I was like, okay. I was like, that's not what I was expecting. And then she goes, no. Like, honestly, like you really think about it. So sneak peek, y'all can have a little sneak peek. So the idea behind the music video, it came from Blue, one of our good friends, is getting women who are first responders and getting them to actually do
That's God.
video of them doing their job, and then at the end of it, them getting dolled up and having a girls' night.
Okay.
Wow.
Can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see
Let's
that.
hear it. Yeah, I know.
I love it. So, how does your hometown or upbringing influence the music you create?
It influenced the music I create with everything. I mean, that question is just it hits home. It really does. And the pause comes from, I think about myself when I was a kid, running around outside. I lived on a 5 acre tract, so I had plenty of room to run, playing on caliche dirt roads. That's what we call them. And,
Hmm.
my whole life's been a story that I guess God was just preparing me to write it
Right.
and to put it into a song. So that's how. As for me, I know for me, speaking personally, my hometown being small, not so many people. We had like one stoplight to where when we graduated to, we thought we made it in the city. Um, we were surrounded by football. Friday nights where
Friday Night Light.
everybody's out there in the stadium, and come Sunday morning, you were in church getting pitched by your mom because you're talking too much. You know, I just grew up in a really small town where everybody knew everybody. If you did something on a Friday night, your parents knew about it Saturday morning.
Yeah. I
I
can
love
totally
that.
relate to that. I
Yes.
really can.
Yes.
Who actually inspired you to? Because I see that you're holding a guitar. Who inspired you growing up?
Well, growing up with my two sisters, actually, they were in a band, and I played sports. I played football. I played baseball, and but I would hear them, hear them play music, and well, them being girls or me being a boy, I always wanted to like do stuff with them, but nobody wants their annoying little brother around, especially when we're separated by 4 and 8 years. So when they started picking up music and they started doing music, I was like, okay, here's a loophole. Let me get in here and try to mingle with them with it. Or I go and I sit down and I hear them play or whatever, and that's what got me into music with my sisters. They one played amazing alto saxophone. She won the Jazz Award in 1999, and she was the
Nice.
only black she was the only black until 2007 when I joined her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so there's only two of us on that flat. It's me and her. Well, I don't know. I haven't been to the high school in forever, but like that's the last time that I remember. But yeah, and well,
Really?
that they lit the flame, but I I I would always hear songs on the radio or like see concerts on TV, and as I got older, we got internet, so now we can actually see the concerts. You know, I always wanted to do that. I always had like a calling for it. Something was always there. I learned how to play guitar, and I would always like daydream. I was a big daydream. I'd stand outside on my back porch sometimes and look out, and I picture me in front of a crowd. Mind you, I didn't know how to play guitar. I didn't know a lick of music. That's just as a kid. That's what I would imagine. Kind of like by Selena moment when she's on the roof. That would be it.
Right.
Um,
Perfect.
so that's like fast forward to 27. No, no, fast. Yeah, I'm 27. I go to the police academy. I become a police officer. Fast forward 3 more years, I grew within that profession, and now I'm sitting in a car, and Jason Aldean, when the lights come on, song starts playing, and I remember looking looking at the person next to me, and I go, man, I remember when I couldn't think of anything else but doing that. And they're like, what? I go, that, like being on stage, seeing that when the lights come on, the crowds and everything. I go, man, but it's crazy. Like now, I don't see myself doing anything but being a police officer. That is my tell your plans to God moment. Because not even a year later, I play golf with a group. It turns out that the person next to me is he's playing music, and then he goes, hey, he was playing music, and then he switched the country. I was like, hey, well, now you're playing some more music. He goes, you like this stuff? I was like, yeah. So he started showing me some different songs from his friends that they wrote together, and I was like, you know what, dude, honestly, like I play a little bit guitar. At that point, I started learning guitar a little bit, and I go, yeah, I play a little bit of guitar. I go, but I love to write poetry. And he goes, really? I was like, yeah. Like I noticed in high school that like I would get a lot of anxiety, and I noticed that poetry would calm me down. So I go, yeah, and I've written a couple songs here and there. So he's like, okay, well, give me your number, man. If we ever, and this is what he said, if we ever hang out, I'll call you. I was like, okay, cool. Didn't think anything of it. Continue playing golf, finished around. A week later, he called me. He's like, hey, we're meeting at my friend's house today. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, we're meeting at my friend's house. And I was there having dinner. Um, and I was like, okay, what time? And he's like, we're meeting at this time. So I told the person I was eating with, I was like, are you, like, well, what do you think? Like, well, let's go check it out. So we went and we sat there. And honestly, it was awkward. It was like the first day of school, and nobody really knew each other. And we're just standing there. We're sitting down. We're looking at each other. I pulled out my guitar, and they pulled out their guitar. Blue takes out his bass, and it's real quiet. So I started singing. So have you heard the song by Bart Crow, "Where My Ring"?
Yes. Hmm.
Well, I do it in a ballad because the
Oh,
words are
nice.
actually very sad. So I do it in a ballad. So I did that, and then Blue jumped in with the bass, and that broke the ice. So then they're like, hey, well, you know what? We want to write a song called Papa Top. So then we get together and we write it that night. It didn't take 20 minutes. It was done. Um, and then Blue had a song that he was holding on to called What Kind of Devil. So they showed it to me, and when I first heard the title, I was like, wow, that's very gutsy. And then when I heard the lyrics, I was like, oh, it's just a guy asking a girl, like, what type of person does she need? But it says, what kind of devil do you need? So when we started talking about it and discussing it, um, they had this awesome line that says, what kind of devil is it going to take to get the walls you built so high to break? And we were there, we're sitting there, and they're like, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was like, what hand? He's like, what? What hand? What hand do I have to play? The Wild Joker, the Ace of Spades.
Mm.
And then from there, it just kept rolling, and we finished it. And they asked if I wanted to play acoustic for them. And I told them I don't know how. I know 4 chords. They said, we'll teach you. And I learned how to play guitar on stage. I became the hype man for that band, and I learned how to do the hyping on stage. And then when it came time for me to do my own thing, here we are now. So as for me, it was I told God my plans, and He said, "I'm sorry, I'm not done with you. Come over here."
See,
Nice.
love it. I love that. It's always
Bravo.
God's timing.
Bravo. That is amazing. So are you still a police officer or no?
I still am. I
Always
still
a
am.
police officer.
I'm at a school district now. Um, when the situation at Uvalde happened, I decided to continue being a school officer because that's where I feel like I was needed. That's where my calling is, and that's where I'm going to be for now until the chapter changes.
Nice. Well, well, thank you for your service and all of that. So, but yes, I love your story and I love your testimony and I love everything that you're doing. And oh my goodness, congratulations to everything that's happening for you.
It's been a huge blessing, and don't get me wrong, like it's hard, and I mean, going through like my personal life, that's this podcast is called Chisme y Chords, right?
Yes, it
That's
is. Yes, sir.
correct.
So then let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna be an open book with y'all. I'm comfortable. You guys are making me comfortable. Congratulations on that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know, my family's faith is very strong, and it's all based on the foundation of my mother and my father. And you know, they've taught us lessons for my entire life, and they're teaching me one to this day. Because my mom beat cancer last year, and she's still fighting it off, so it doesn't come back till this day. My dad had a triple bypass maybe about 3 years ago, and he still feels those symptoms here and there, but he doesn't stop doing what he does. He gets up, he drives a truck, he drives a flatbed, he throws a tarp, he ties it down, he drives, he goes on to the next load, comes back, cuts the grass, does whatever he needs to do. And if they can't stop and they won't stop, that's the same bloodline that runs through me. So I'm not gonna stop no matter what scenario comes my way, no matter what situation I have to face. Because at the end of the day, my mother showed me, because I did have a moment where I was in my house, you know, and I literally was upset and got in an argument with God. And I was like, where are you? Like, where is your promise? Where is your promise that faith inside of a mustard seed? I can move that mountain. Like, where are you? Where are you? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, where are you, dude? And damn it, did he show up? You
He's
know,
real. He's real.
he showed up, and he showed up in the strength of my parents.
Absolutely. 100%. And let me tell you, I have been battling cancer since 2019. And it's been a battle. And I've passed away. They've had to revive me twice. I'm still going through it. It's crazy. And I have two boys. One is 22 and one is 29. And my youngest boy has had the same conversation with God, to where he's like, "Where are you? Why haven't you healed my mom yet? Why haven't you this?" So I understand where you're coming from. But with that said, I am not the type. I keep going and going, and I if you go on my page, I'm constantly giving out
Positive
um,
feedback.
positive feedback to everybody. I'm giving positivity out to the world, and I give out my God drops, and I give out everything that I can to the world, because I can't be that type of person that's like a woe is me type person, like, oh, I'm a cancer patient, oh, I'm this. I can't be that. And so I love that me and Almisa both have a testimony, and that we have this podcast, because we are two God fearing women, and we walk the line of Christ, and we like to um, interview people and to make them feel comfortable enough to talk to us and tell us their story, and
Their
then we can
testimony, right?
also, yeah, and also allow them to give us their testimony. So thank you so much for
Yes.
talking with us about
Because
that.
it's
We
very intimate, and it's only you know what you go through, and to be able to express that. You know, everybody has a testimony, but they got to go through their test first. And it's where you see, you know, exactly what you said, your faith from your parents. Yeah, you basically, it's God showing up, God showing, here I am, you know. And it's,
Yes,
if people only have, the ones that don't got relationships with God need to have them, because He shows up, and it's people like us who are able to, how do I say, expose God
yes, so yeah,
and glorify His name. So that's exactly what He wants us to do.
absolutely,
And that's amazing that, you know, your parents have overcome that. But to motivate you, and where you look up to them and having that bloodline, and
absolutely,
again, can you imagine, you know, how far you are going to rise, because they have instilled that in you, and it's all God
absolutely.
first. So good job, Mr. Zeke. I'm proud of you. My question
No,
is,
thank you, man.
what do we get to hear live? Because I see your guitar. I want to hear what we got going on.
Um, you know what? Let me just do this one.
So don't be nervous.
You, you hear it?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear it. You can?
You hear it?
Yes, sir.
Cuando pienso en tu cruz y tu fidelidad, puedo hacer más y mostrarme y adorar. Cuando pienso cómo sigo, a dónde me has traído, puedo sentir y no me quiero conformar. Y tu lado quiero más. Quiero enamorarme más de ti. Enséñame a amarte y a vivir. Conforme a tu justicia y tu verdad. Yo mi vida quiero adorar. Todo lo que tengo y lo que soy. Todo lo que sigo te lo doy. Que mi vida sea para ti. Como un perfume a tus pies. Your fire falling on us we pray. Your fire falling on us we pray. 'Cause I know your light can fix a broken life. And I sing to glorify your holy name, Jesus Christ. Te amo más que mi vida, te amo más que mi vida, te amo más que mi vida y más. Te amo más que mi vida, te amo más que mi vida, te amo más que mi vida y más. Y me diste nombre, yo soy tu niño, la niña de tus ojos, porque me amaste a mí.
You have such a beautiful voice, Zeke.
Yes, you do. Who wrote that song?
It's actually 3 Christian songs put together.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
The
that's why I
first
was.
one is,
That's why I was singing along with it.
That one.
yeah, the
Yep.
first one is yes.
That sounded
That's a
great. You know
beautiful
when
song.
God talks to you,
Yeah, I'm
you
sorry?
ever yes, I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about, right? When God's talking to you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Through
My
conversation, through music.
my thing is, so I do a lot of preaching during my shows. I always preach about love whenever I play. Love for the audience, love one another, and and I always let everybody know that God is the foundation. We pray before we even take the stage, not because you know it's something that everybody does. We pray because first Him, then us. That's the way that we
Absolutely.
do it.
100%.
That's
I
right.
agree. I
Exactly
agree.
right.
I was going to ask you what your favorite tradition or ritual is before stepping on stage. So I love that it's prayer, um, because it only makes you stronger. It only makes you more centered.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that for you guys. I love
Putting
that for you.
work. Yes.
I'm super, super proud of everything that you guys are doing. And I'm super, super proud of, again, I said it before, of your testimony and what your parents have instilled in you and that you grew up with it and that your foundation is strong. I'm really, really proud that your foundation is strong. So I just want you to know that. And Zeke, you're an amazing individual. So I just need you to know that as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Was all I heard.
Yeah.
You know,
Awesome.
in this industry, it's not easy. You know, people see you get on stage and you sing and you're doing all these things, and they think, man, you know, that person has the most confidence in the world. And in reality, you know, everything inside you is screaming like, "Run, bro!"
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you
No,
step on that stage and you're literally a house with no curtains. You know,
absolutely. Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm on the worship team at my church, and that's like the most where I feel at home is when I'm on the stage singing about God and singing and letting everybody feel what I feel when I'm singing about God. So that's what I feel most at home is when I'm on stage at my church singing. However, um, when I'm singing my own music, I also feel at home. But at church is when I feel like at home, home, because I'm singing about God. So I feel like the curtain's down on both elements, but my curtain is really down when I'm singing to the Lord and I'm singing about God and stuff. So if that makes sense at all.
no, it does. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, we perform for an audience of one.
And you know what? That audience of one needed to hear what you had to say.
That's exactly right. Yep. Whether it's one or 1,000 or 10,000, it's God talking to whoever it is that you want to perform.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Always show up. So as long as you always show up, that's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
So country music fans are extremely loyal, right? So what is one of the most meaningful fan interactions you've had so far?
Most meaningful fan interaction. I've been blessed to have so many, but there's one that I'll never forget. So, well, you know what? They're gonna go hand in hand. It's gonna be two.
Okay.
It was when I first one was when I first started. One just happened.
Okay.
So when we first started playing, we were playing at the island, and there was this little girl in the middle of the dance floor. She was scrolling around and doing her thing, but people started to come. So like her mom was gonna get her off, and I saw that, and you know that was her moment.
Oh.
So I'm wireless on my guitar. I can get off stage. So I went and I got off stage and I kneeled down in front of her because if I knew if I did that, it's gonna stop everybody from doing what they're doing. They're gonna look and see what we're doing. But my goal was to have them stop. And I know it sounds bad, but to have them stop from dancing so she can twirl around and dance.
Oh.
And you know, seeing her and I I I got down and on my knee and I started playing and I told her I was like, you, this is the way I talk. So I told her like this. I was like, you twirl and you dance, mama. You're the belle of the ball. And she was
Oh.
dancing and she had so much room. People bust out their phones, they're recording. But I didn't do it for the recording. I didn't do it for the views. I did it because I didn't want her memory to be her mom removing her from the dance floor for her own safety.
Yeah.
You know, so that was one memory. Another one was I was a little boy, same place actually. He was leaving, but he was like waving he was like waving from way over there, like, from where he was. Like he was trying to get our attention. So I saw him and like I we were about to start the next song and I was like, wait, hold on. I go, hey, what's your name, buddy? And he yelled it out with so much confidence. I was like, how old are you? And he yells it out again, 9. I was like, bro, I've been watching you all night. You've been dancing, you've been doing your own thing, like having fun. Like, I'm telling you right now, that kid is gonna, and I mean it. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna do something in this world because he has no fear. And I pray that he just keeps that fearlessness. And
Oh.
we started the song, and he turned around, he started dancing on the when they were leaving. So I called him back, and he came, and I also have a wireless mic. So it just so happened that my string popped, and well, I really needed that string. So when that string popped, I took off my guitar and I told my lead guitarist Steve, I was like, "Hey Steve, you got this?" He's like, "Yeah." So I took the opportunity. I took off my wireless mic. I put my guitar down, and I got to go and dance with him while singing.
Oh,
Oh, neat.
So yeah, so we were there, we were dancing, and then his mom, like, I kneeled down to it and I started singing to him, and then his mom like comes and tells me and whispers in my ear like, this is his favorite song.
oh. You know, things happen for a reason, and I call those God drops. God drops. So God drops certain
Oh,
situations and certain things for purpose. So I love that. That is a perfect God drop.
that is.
It
Oh,
is. It really, really, really is. Oh my gosh, I love those stories. So, how do you find balance between honoring traditional country roots and pushing your own sound forward?
It is so my genre of music. And mind you, I don't even believe it's a genre. It's just something that I say.
Okay.
Um, we classify ourselves as Southern Rock Texas country.
Hmm.
And my lead guitarist is like, bro, we're the modern day Skinner. Um, and because I mean, I know I don't have a traditional country voice. I have a rock background. I used to love listening to rock. I'm not saying used to, I still do. But you know, I personally feel that since my voice is unique, I cannot jump into and do a George Strait song as easy as other people would, or you know, Alan Jackson song or Tim McGraw song. So I respect. Well, to answer your question very shortly, we have the stone foundation of rock with the blissful words of Texas country.
Okay.
ah.
I
How
see.
it
That's different. That's a different
is.
on how you
I
explain
like the
that.
way he defined it, and then you mentally put it together, and I'm like, okay, what are we
Okay.
gonna do now?
Okay. Okay. So we are going to play your song, Damsel.
Okay.
Tell us, well, I know you told us at the beginning how it came about. So tell us, did you write that song
Yes,
by yourself?
I wrote that song.
Was it just you, or did you have a co-writer?
That you know, on that one, it was just me. I that was one of the first songs that I've ever recorded that I wrote completely 100%.
Okay. Well, here we go. We're going to play Damsel. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Damsel by Whiskey Hollows.
Got a better chance in the dark side of the moon. Sail the ocean blue. Count all the stars that hang from the sky. Jump off a ledge and fly. look her feast. She ain't a damsel in distress, back open like the rest. Will leave you like a thief in the night. Oh, down along the range, killer smile curves the flame. Lipstick stain sure for goodbye. Yeah, girl like her don't play between the lines. Damsel in distress, back open like the rest. I'll leave you like a thief in the night. Oh, now along the range, killer smile with curves of flame. Lipstick stain sure for goodbye. She ain't a damsel in distress, back open like the rest. We'll leave you like a thief in the night. Oh, now along the range, killer smile with curves of flame. Lipstick stain sure for goodbye. Yeah, girl like her don't play between the lines. Yeah, girl like her don't play between the lines.
Nice. I like
Can you hear
that. The lyrics. Uh-huh.
That
Can you
was
hear me?
really good. We can hear you.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I think we
That was
fixed it.
really.
Ooh,
Do
I need
what?
to turn the light. Hold on.
That was really good. Yeah, you have a really nice voice.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah, well, while y'all did that, our sound man, our electrician technician, everything above, our food guy, he was like, dude, I'm not gonna accept this as a loss. I'm gonna fix this right now. So he started messing with it.
It hasn't been a loss. Calm down. Okay, so
And so
listen,
he said, sure.
we're gonna play a little game called this and that, this or that, and Misa's gonna give you the rules.
I'm the bad guy. Ooh, I need my mics and lighting, but I'm in the wrong room. All right, the rules are there's only one choice, but there's no wrong choice. So, one and done.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Acoustic or electric guitar?
Acoustic.
Fiddle or steel guitar?
Fiddle.
Traditional country or modern pop country?
Modern pop for me.
Okay. A storytelling ballad or a high energy anthem?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with storytelling back.
Yeah, me too. That's a good one. Vinyl record or streaming playlist? Ooh, this one is going to tell me what kind of man you are, Zeke.
A vinyl record on
Woo!
a rainy night
Yes.
all the way.
Yes. Love it. Live band or stripped down acoustic set?
Live band. I love jamming with my boys.
Okay, all right. Write alone or co-write?
Co-write.
Okay. Heartbreak song or drinking song?
Heartbreak all the way.
Yes. Nashville studio or back porch inspiration?
I write all my songs on my parents' back porch.
Nice. Stadium crowd or honky tonk bar?
I gotta go with that stadium crowd.
Nice. Okay. Grand Ole Opry or Red Rocks?
Ooh, Red Rocks.
Okay. Okay. Early morning radio tour or late night after?
On that one, you did break up. What was it?
It was early morning radio tour or late night after party.
I'm gonna do early morning radio tour with a large Red Bull.
Okay. Festival lineup or headlining solo tour?
Festival lineup.
Awesome. Cowboy hat or baseball cap?
Baseball cap. Well, now it has to be a baseball cap. I cannot pull a cowboy hat off with. I have long hair, so
You could put it in a chongo. You could put it up
I've
in a
tried,
little.
and like my head starts to hurt and everything.
Ah, got it. Got it. Big city or small town? I probably already know this answer, but I'm gonna ask you.
Small town.
Of course. Pickup truck or classic car?
Pickup truck.
All right. Well, you did good. Okay. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. That was good. You picked some answers I would pick, so that was good. Nice.
Now can we switch roles and ask y'all questions?
Sure. Go ahead. Ask. Ask away.
Oh,
Morning sunrise or sunset?
sunset.
Morning sunrise.
Breakfast or brunch?
Brunch.
Brunch.
Okay. Tropical or big city getaway?
I didn't get the first part. I didn't get the first part.
Tropical getaway or a getaway to the city?
Tropical.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tropical. I'm like, yeah.
Does pineapple go on pizza?
Yes, yes, it does.
Oh.
She gets mad because that's how I eat mine.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Does it,
So
Zeke? Does pineapple go on pizza, Zeke?
no.
Gracias. Gracias, señor. It does
It
not.
Yes,
be
it
like-
does. Yes, it does. It's y'all
I
got to try. You
can't.
can't knock it till you try it. Have you tried it though?
I did one time, and it was like, dude, it's really sweet, and it's taking away from like everything else.
Thank you. Thank you. Amen to that.
I
Oh,
like
Miss
the sweet and
Amanda.
salty, so I like the.
No,
I
no.
like.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Have some chocolate after.
Three more
Okay.
questions.
Okay,
You
got
ready?
it.
Okay.
Yep.
So a flight, like taking a flight somewhere, or a scenic view drive.
Scenic view
Scenic
drive.
view.
Okay. Either catching a concert of somebody that you've always wanted to see, or getting to have dinner with somebody that you always wanted to have dinner with.
Dinner.
Definitely dinner. Yeah.
Okay. Last question. How can I word this? If you had one opportunity, one wish, and it was going to be granted to you, would you wish to remove pineapple off of the menu for pizza?
If that was
No.
my only wish,
If that was your only wish, would you use it or would you just let it go?
I would let it go.
no.
My wish is to meet Jesus.
That,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah, but there was an option. Jesus.
I would not waste my wish
That's
on
why
that.
I asked. Is
My
that the
wish
only option?
is to meet Jesus Christ right now.
Heck no.
My wish is that's not my wish.
Jesus is gonna have them pineapples on them pizzas for me, though. That's for sure.
Okay. One last one.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do this one at a time.
Okay.
Whoever answers first, then the other one will follow. You're on a deserted island, and you can only bring three things. Go.
My
Whoever wants
Bible.
to first.
My
Okay.
Bible. My Bible journaling supplies.
Okay.
And my kids.
You're gonna make them suffer with you. You're on an island by yourself.
Of course I am. I can't be without my children.
Okay. Okay. All right.
On
That's
Lisa.
that's not that's not bad.
But am I stranded? It depends on the situation.
Well, you're on a deserted island.
I'm on a deserted island. Definitely my Bible, water, and a gun.
Not your kids, Almisa.
Why would I bring my kids to struggle? I'm on a deserted island.
Is
No,
gonna be
they're gonna be all right.
Girl. I can't be without my babies.
You know what? You are one of those moms. If you're dieting, everybody's dieting.
Who,
No.
me?
I mean, because you're saying if I'm on the island, my babies are coming with me. If I'm eating dried chicken, you're gonna eat that with me.
Yes, she is a mom.
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
I am that mom. I sure am.
You're gonna eat what I made.
That's
I used
exactly
to be
what
that mom, but as times changed with the generations, my youngest, who is now an adult, is a brat.
mine are not. No, my two boys are very
What do you want?
in sync. My two boys are very in sync. Like I'm a super religious person, and my boys are super religious as well, even though they're grown. 22 and 29, let me tell you, Mama did right.
Good. That's awesome. That's all
As
you
we
could really. That's all you could ask for.
Yeah, so
Like
they
I
will be
am.
going with me on the desert.
I can literally say for a fact that I'm standing here because of the prayers of my mother.
Amen to
Amen.
that.
See?
That's right.
And I tell my babies they're beautiful every single day. And they are so big headed, it's ridiculous. In a
Well,
good
that's
way. In a good
exactly.
in a good way. So
Mommy,
what do you want your legacy to be in the country music community?
My legacy, honestly, it's what it is now. I give more than I take. And I want to be
Nice.
able to say that when it's all said and done, I gave more than I took.
I
I
love that.
love that response. That is so humbling and unselfish, and that's when you actually it's exemplifies the character of Christ that you have with you. It's that's a nice response.
Your parents did well, Zeke.
Very well. Yeah.
I bet there was a lot of times where they didn't know what to do, but
That's
I
any
mean,
parent. That's any parent.
Yeah. It
Yes,
doesn't come with
like
instructions, It definitely doesn't.
for
it's like
sure.
my dad showed me every single time that I did make a mistake. He goes, "Well, what can I expect? What can I expect? You're your father's son." Yeah,
Oh.
No.
I want to say, give a shout out to Miss Vicky V. She says, hello, everyone. Miss Grace Valdez says, hello, beautiful ladies. Love y'all show. Hi,
Hello,
Miss.
mom. Love you. Shout out to my mom. It's her birthday today. So happy birthday to my mama.
Hi, Miss Grace. Happy birthday. Miss Vicky V says, you are all so funny. Thank you, Vicky. We have Fuerza Impalable is watching. Hi. Arnold Valdez is watching. Daniel Briseño is watching. Sarah is watching. And my bestie, hi, Sarah. We have TDK del Mero Monte is
Del Mero
watching.
Monte. TDK del Mero Monte. Nice.
Yes.
Thank y'all for
Wat-
joining and watching.
Walter Ibarbo is watching and Judy Navarro is watching. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching and joining us. We love each and every one of you. You are all such blessings. So yeah, everybody is tuning in and watching you, Mr. Zeke, and loving your stuff. So thank you again. Where can we find your music?
you can find it on Spotify, basically on all your streaming platforms. It's gonna be Whiskey Hollows. The one that we currently have is Damsel. we'll be working on a ballad coming up. It's called "Give Me a Try," and we will be in the studio with that one coming up in the near future. You can go to our Facebook. We do have a TikTok. We do have an Instagram. It's all under Whiskey Hollows. Look us up. You'll see us there. You'll see our little crazy antics that we do. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, when you ask acoustic or band, or full band, there's no greater feeling than playing with my team. Like they're my brothers. That's exactly what we are. We pick on each other, we mess with each other, but at the end of the day, when we take stage, I like my buddy Blue. It's like I would tell him, I would see that he would be, running on fumes, and I'll clearly tell him, I go, dude, I'm gonna put you on right now. I'm gonna put you on my back, and I'm gonna carry you to the finish line. And whatever point you decide that you want to jump off and run and do your thing, that. And he was my drummer, and I would turn to him, I'd look at him, and I would tell him, like, feed me. So whenever I would tell him that, like, feed me, he knew, like, I need to get more energy. Or I would turn around and I'd be like, Blue, like, today I'm exhausted, bro. I'm tired. Or there was one show that I'll never forget. I just felt sick. It was weird. I felt really sick. I felt real exhausted. My body was hot, and we were just about to start. It was gonna be a 4-hour show, through three 1-hour sets and two 30-minute breaks. And I'll never forget it because I was like, you know what? Before we start, I'm gonna go to my car. I'm gonna take a little nap. So I did, and I got up. I went inside. I felt ugly, and I did the show, and I could feel the heat coming out through my collar, from my body. And I remember sitting in the back, and Blue and my fiddle player, Little Angel, they got 2 beers out of the cooler, and they were just rubbing them on my neck, and they were holding them there. And then I Blue was all like, "Do you know what, dude? I actually have some rags in my truck. Let me go get them." So he went and got some rags. We were putting them in the beer bucket where the ice was and the water. And when it was showtime, I got it out. I strained it and I put it back on, and I put it around my neck, and I did the next set. And when we came down the next break, same routine. And at the end of the night, like I told the guys, I was like, you know what, dude, I normally help tear down really fast, like with them, but it's like I can't, like something's wrong. So I just went home. I went home. I took a cold shower, hoping to cool down my body temperature because I felt like I was just overheating in every aspect. Um, and I went to bed. Sunday came, I started to feel better. Monday I felt great, but I was like, you know what? Let me go get myself checked out. So I went to the doctor's office, and I went. I sat down. They're like, "How do you feel?" I go, I actually feel good." And the nurse looks at me like what? I go, "No, I feel good. I feel great." And she's like, "Well, you have a temperature right now of 101." I was like,
I
"Really?" She's like, "Yeah." Like I go, I don't feel like I do. She's like, "Well, you do." So they took me into the back, and then when I was talking to the doctor, he brought up that he's like, "You feel great?" I go, "Yeah, dude." Well, compared to the way I felt on Saturday, man. On Saturday, like I could feel like, and I started explaining to him, and he's seen me perform. I'm a very high energy person. I'm running across the stage, I'm dancing with my guitar. I get off stage and I interact with the crowd. I'm dancing in the crowd. He's seen my show, and I did not, even though I felt sick and even though I felt the way I felt, I did not stray from it. I still did the performance I had to do. And he looked at me, and it was his look. The concern that came across his eyes really scared me. And he looked at me, he's like, "Zeke, don't ever do that again." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Don't ever play like that again." He goes, "I've seen your show, and if you're telling me right now you feel amazing with 101 fever, he goes, I can only imagine what how high it was, and you're lucky by the grace of God you didn't get a seizure."
Wow. That's
And
crazy.
your friends cooling you down, being there at the right time and doing exactly that was the right thing to do.
Absolutely. Amen to that.
You were more gathered, that is for sure. Thank God for your
God
friends.
definitely had his hands on you that day, for sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's what like. So right now, our biggest thing right now is getting ready for the awards and also like getting these dates in. Like I said, we're fairly new. We started maybe about 4 months ago, and it's been a rolling snowball ever since. I've only
That's
been singing for a
amazing.
Yeah.
year. I didn't see myself as a singer. I'll be honest, I didn't really like my voice.
Well, let's hear
Well,
some more
we,
of it.
You all want to hear the potential new single?
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Let's hear it.
Okay, let me get set this up.
It's in process. I like the way he said the potential. It is.
That better?
Absolutely.
So I went ahead and I wrote this next one. I wrote it on my back porch, but I wrote about a time when I was in like junior high, and I don't know if my parents remember this, but I asked Mom, why did you marry Dad?
Oh,
And she said, Well, look at him. He's so handsome. He's all this, and she started talking. I was like, That's right, because that's my dad. And so then I asked my dad. I was like, Dad, why did you marry Mom? He's like, Son, isn't it obvious? Her eyesight.
that's hilarious.
So so I wrote this song in that aspect of it where and I kind of like threw my own life into it as well. You know, I wrote this song basically standing on that ground, like somewhere at some point in their lives they gave each other a chance, and at the age that I'm at, you know, being in the single world, I guess, and seeing the nightlife, like you get to see a lot of people smile, but you can also see the pain that's hiding behind their eyes, and you just sometimes wonder, dude, what is that story? So this one's called "Give Me a Try."
Give me a try.
Well, I know your name. I've heard your story. Dragged through the mud like the wheels on a back 40. I see you laugh, but you had those tears. I wanna know what got you. Throw back those beers. Can I have this dance out on the floor? Spin you around for your dance. You gotta know more. 'Cause I see the pain. It's deep in your eyes. Drives me insane. Knocks out all of the shine. Could you give me a try? And then she says yes, right?
Hmm.
Will you hold that smile? But you can't look at me. You blame it on the fact that you got two left feet. Oh, and I'm caught by surprise. The heart starts to race as I spin you around underneath those neon lights. Can I hear this dance out on the floor? Spin you around for change. I gotta know more. 'Cause I see the pain that's deep in your eyes. Drives me insane. It blocks out all of the shine. Could you give me a try? Could you give me a try? Well, they say it's time to leave. You grab your keys. Bar's gonna close. But before you go, I have this dance out on the floor. Spin you around for change. I gotta know more. 'Cause I see pain. It's deep in your eyes. Drives me insane. It blocks out all of your shine. Would you give me a try?
That's so intimate. That is, you can write. You know when you feel it and you express it and you put it into a song, it's just, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit somebody. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
How'd your parents like it?
They heard it live at a venue that we played on here called Longboards. And let me just paint the picture there. That's it's a huge, huge backyard patio at the island with a restaurant, drinks, and it's always jam packed. And to play a song that they inspired, and I'm doing it in front of close to 500 people
Wow.
was a gift within itself.
I love that. I really do. If
God
you
work.
could go ahead, babe.
No, no, go ahead.
No, no, no. What were you gonna say, babe?
I just said God works. Like he just,
Yeah,
the way he works, it's just so divine.
absolutely. I wanted to say hello to Mr. Jolial. He's in here and he says hello to everyone.
Hello, hello.
Um, Vicky also says Whiskey Hollows is a really true band. I love how they work together. That's what a romance is supposed to do, is to work together. Maybe she meant bromance, maybe.
Well, I don't know. I
Um,
think Steve really loves me.
oh, okay then. Okay then, romance it is. Zeke is amazing from the first day I met him, so he says that as well.
Oh, thank you,
If
Vicky. She's been so kind.
if you could collaborate with any country legend, living or past, who would it be and why?
I would do it with Garth Brooks.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Have you
Why?
seen him? Either video or a concert of his video or anything like that.
Yes. Where he gets on
It's
stage with
amazing.
the guitar and he's running out to the people and he's always feeling their energy or bringing that vibe in. Have you ever been to a Garth Brooks concert?
I haven't, but it's on my bucket list. I saw you coming back, so it's gonna happen. I lock in on his eyes.
Mm,
He's looking at something that he's seen over 1,000 times. He he's been there. He's heard the screams. He's heard the noises. He's done that same set list or that same song over and over and over, just a different city.
But he does it like it's his first time every time. Yeah.
Yes, he looks. His eyes show that he. It's like
Mhm.
he's seen everything for the first time.
Yep. Yep. And I just so happen to know his DJ, by the way.
Nice, we'll make it
His
happen.
personal phone number. You never know who you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just his honestly, my performance and the inspiration, a lot of it comes from him because I mean he's running around stage and he's not even breathing hard and it's insane, you know. Like I even think about lifting my leg one way and I already got a cramp. It's just so funny.
You're still young, Zeke. You can't have cramps yet.
Yeah, do it. You
It,
can do
it's
it.
I mean it's fun, dude. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. I mean I we Well, one thing that I did take from him was he challenges crowds, and I do the same thing. I challenge them. I let them know exactly what he told one of his crowds. Let's make a deal. We're gonna give you everything that we got. You give us everything that you got, and we'll see who gets dragged out of that door first.
Hey.
And that's what we do. So we hold each other accountable on stage. If I go to your side and I don't feel the energy that I feel right now in front of me, you need to step up your game.
Okay. I love
Say
that.
to me, if you come
Yep.
over here and I'm not doing my part, then you call me out and let me know, like, hey, you need to step up your game. And at the end of the day, if
That's
we're
right.
all moving as a force,
Right.
there's nothing that can stop us.
That's exactly right.
So, do you have merchandise?
We don't have any merchandise right now. Yeah, we started about 3 months ago, but we're gonna work on that
Not yet.
aspect right now. I'm very proud to say, we have our own production companies, the Joe Productions. We have our own system equipment. We're building up every single aspect of what we need to do, so we can, when the day comes, because the day is gonna come. Like it's like I posted on my Facebook a while back. This isn't happening because I never gave up. It's happening because I never stopped praying.
Amen.
So
Amen.
this
Amen.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
right. Yep.
so this is this is just the fruits of my prayers. And I told the guys, dude, if we're getting this and I'm praying, imagine if all four of us are praying for the same thing. And then we
Okay.
have
Right.
mom.
That's exactly right. And that's what I had mentioned earlier when he always says where two or more are gathered, and it's just the abundance of what he creates. Isn't that amazing?
Yes, it's actually very. I am, man. I'm just so blessed. Honestly, I'm in a storm. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and act like oh my God, my life is perfect or I'm Mr. Perfect. I am far from it. And I used to say it before. I used to be the devil's best recruit, and I know how bad that sounds, but it's the truth, and there's no sugarcoating the truth. Facts are facts, and that's what it is. I was the devil's best recruit. I mean, I threw big parties. I was the one getting everybody together so we can get together, do stupid things. We can drink. We can
Right.
do
Right.
all these other activities. And I feel I went through that chapter of my life, so that way I know the roadmap to get out of it if I ever need to go get somebody.
I love that. I love
And
that.
now,
And
and
you only
now,
have
I mean, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
And now, like with everything that's going on, you know, I'm just I'm just blessed. Like I'm not complete. I'm not whole. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I said, I'm Mr. Perfect, but you know, um,
None of us are.
I am being sculpted. I will say that.
None of us are perfect. I'll tell you that. The only person who is perfect is Jesus Christ himself. And if anybody says they're perfect, they're a true
Wrong.
fibber.
Right.
Yeah. So none of us are perfect. So just know that. You are doing completely amazing. All of us are children of God, and you and your band are doing so amazing. I am so proud of your upbringing and your foundation, like I said previously. And I know that you and your band are just going to do such amazing things. And I'm so,
Amazing.
so proud of you guys. And what shows do you guys have coming up?
We have shows all over the valley. So if you go to our Facebook, Whiskey Hollows, we do have our calendar up there, as well as on Instagram, we have our calendar up there. Follow us, catch a date if you guys are in the area. If you guys are, August 23rd, we will be in San Antonio for those of you on the San Antonio area who want to go not only see us, but see a lot of great talent and also be a part of something that's going to be an everlasting memory. You can see us there at Stetson's, right? I believe.
Yes, it is. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, so
nice.
you
When
can
are
see
y'all
us
showing? When y'all going?
on the
That's the
23rd.
awards, Mama. That's the awards that we're going to be at.
Gotcha. Perfect. We are so there. It's such a nice venue
Yeah,
too.
so we'll be there, and I mean we have a lot of things coming up that we're excited for. Um, I really appreciate you guys, and I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for having me, but I am gonna have to exit out a little early if that's okay.
No, yeah,
Because
yeah.
No,
We're going to end
no, you're
anyway,
good.
but we
oh,
just,
okay,
I got you.
yes,
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
yes.
no,
Thank you so
thank you.
for your time. Thank you for taking. Truly enjoyed this. Anytime you want to come back with any new music, anything, you are more than welcome to come back any time. And thank you again.
No, thank you guys so
Blessings
much,
to
and just
you.
one last thing, I guess, from with everything with from the bottom of our hearts, with everything that we are from Whiskey Hollows. Thank you all for all that you do. Thank you for the podcast. Thank you for those who follow. Thank you for those who interacted. Because at the end of the day, no chord, no lyric, no melody would mean a damn thing if it wasn't for each and every single one of y'all. So thank y'all so much.
That's right. Amen to that. Of course, absolutely. It's been a pleasure. Thank
Bye,
you so
guys.
much.
Thank you so much. We'll see you later.
Blessings to you.
Bye.
Bye bye. He was so good. He was so nice.
Yes.
So
We
good,
get to,
so humble, such
yes,
a godly man.
yes, we get to actually witness them. So we'll go live, catch some video, and post it of them when they when we see them perform over at Stetson's.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We want to thank Alcanzar Music for being our sponsor and believing in our vision. If you would like to support our stream, hit that QR code that's right above Miss Almisa. Tomorrow we will have the beautiful and talented Miss Serene Everly. So make sure you join us tomorrow. And also remember, starting here in August, we are only going to stream Mondays and Tuesdays. So tomorrow will be our last show, and then we will come back next Monday. So yeah, we love each and every one of you, and we will see you tomorrow. And know that God is always walking with you, and He loves you, and He is a healer, a miracle worker, a promise
Amen.
keeper,
That's
and
right.
He is always with you. We love each and every one of you guys.